Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the common ion effect. This common ion effect is very important and its application is extending up to the practical examinations. That is not only practical examinations, its importance is ending towards the theory behind the usual practical examinations, both qualitative as well as quantitative. Come on, let's move to the topic. Come on, let's come for the definition. The common ion effect refers to the decrease in solubility of an ionic precipitate by the addition to the solution of a soluble compound with an ion in common with the precipitate. This behavior is a consequence of Le-Chatelier's principle for the equilibrium reaction of the ionic association and dissociation. The effect is commonly seen as an effect on the solubility of salts and other weak electrolytes. Adding an additional amount of one of the ions of the salt generally leads to increased precipitation of the salt, which reduces the concentration of both ions of the salt until the solubility equilibrium is reached. The effect is based on the fact that both the original salt and other added chemical have one ion in common with each other. For the definition of the common ion effect, we are going to see one example, that is dissociation of H2S in the presence of hydrochloric acid. Hydrogen sulfide, we know that H2S is a very weak electrolyte. It is weakly ionized in its aqueous solution. There exists an equilibrium between unionized molecules and the ions in an aqueous medium as follows. Usually H2S is dissociating in the solution as 2H plus and S2 minus. By applying the law of mass action, we will have Ka, that is equilibrium constant, is equal to H plus square S2 minus divided by H2S, concentration of H2S. So all the species which are present in the inside the square brackets are known as concentration terms. To the above solution of H2S, if we add hydrochloric acid, then it ionizes completely as H plus and Cl minus. This makes H plus a common ion and creates a common ion effect. Due to the increase in concentration of H plus, the equilibrium of dissociation of H2S shifts to the left and keeps the value of Ka constant. Thus, the ionization of H2S is decreased, the concentration of unionized H2S is increased. As a result, the concentration of sulfide ion is decreased. Let us come to the applications. A practical example used very widely in areas drawing drinking water from chalk or limestone aquifers is the addition of sodium carbonate to the raw water to reduce the hardness of the water. In the water treatment process, highly soluble sodium carbonate salt is added to precipitate out sparingly soluble calcium carbonate. The very pure and finely divided precipitate of calcium carbonate that is generated is a valuable byproduct used in the manufacture of toothpaste. The salting out process used in the manufacture of soaps benefits from the common ion effects. Soaps are sodium salts of fatty acids. Addition of sodium chloride reduces the solubility of the soap salts. The soap precipitate, due to the combination of common ion effect and increased ionic strength. Sea brackish and other waters, sea waters, brackish and other waters that contain appreciable amount of sodium ions interfere with the normal behavior of soap because of common ion effect. In the presence of excess Na+, the solubility of soap salts is reduced, making the soap less effective. Let's move on to the one more application. It is the practical application. A buffer solution contains an acid and its conjugate base, or a base and its conjugate acid. Addition of the conjugate ion will result in a change of pH of the buffer solution. For example, if both sodium acetate and acetic acid are dissolved in the same solution, they both dissociate and ionize to produce acetate ions. Sodium acetate is a strong electrolyte, so it dissociates completely in solution. Acetic acid is a weak acid, so it only ionizes slightly. According to Le-Chatelier's principle, the addition of acetate ions from the sodium acetate will suppress the ionization of acetic acid and shifts its equilibrium to the left. Thus the percent dissociation of acetic acid will decrease and the pH of the solution will increase. The ionization of an acid or a base is limited by the presence of conjugate base or acid. Here we can see below the examples for common ion effect. Here NaCH3CO2 is dissociated into Na plus and acetate. That NaCH3CO2 means sodium acetate. Then the following one is the acetic acid CH3COOH, and it is dissociated into H plus and acetate anion. This will decrease the hydronium concentration, and thus the common ion solution will be less acidic than a solution containing only acetic acid. So that's all about the common ion effect. In this common ion effect, we have seen the definition, an example, and two more applications. Okay, I hope this will really help you to build your knowledge on common ion effect.